Hey Virgo, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekly reading for March 27th through April 2nd. Sorry about that. March 27th through April 2nd, 2023. This is for Virgo. Virgo, this is week 8, right? We have decided to resume dailies on April 10th. I was really shooting for the 3rd, but the way everything is going, the 10th would be a lot more feasible. So this is what we've got here going on. A card flipped out. This is your last shuffle. Let me see what we've got down there. So we have the honoring path, and we have a creative endeavor. And the honoring path here says transfer. Not the honoring path. The card flipped over. Transformation here. So you have changed. You are going through a season of change, especially throughout this week. And the change is that you are more so. This is hilarious, but most Virgos I know are very blunt, and you may be, and you don't care. It's like you're blunt and you're like, so what if you don't like what I just said? I don't care how you feel about what I just did. You know what I mean? I felt it in my spirit. I could feel it in my gut. And so I went with it. Okay. But this is someone who's changing into someone who's saying, you know what? I need to probably think about the future of my actions or words by the honoring path. You intend to do something that is like you're blameless in it, right? Whatever it is, it's like I'm blameless in this. Oh, wow. Look at that. 10 of swords and 8 of swords. Lots of thoughts. This is all, it's not, I'm not saying it's all in your head. This has nothing to do with your head. This is like, you can't see something, or you may feel a gut. This is a gut feeling, okay? And I say that because of the thoughts. Virgos are, I say this a lot, and I don't see this in a lot of astrology myself, but due to the experiences I've had with them, very much so you could trust their gut more than I don't know, we're about to go somewhere, I would actually, if I have a Virgo with me, I'm like, what do you feel about this place? You know, kind of thing. Like they're a medium in my eyes a lot of times. Like, what do you feel about it? But here we have the honoring path, 8 of swords, 10 of swords, 6 of pentacles, 5 of wands, right? This honoring path is that there is oh my gosh, Virgo, not the best cards, but you may be very concerned about, or they either you are very concerned about it, or they want you to be very concerned about how your conduct and the way that you communicate and such. Make sure that when you speak, there's a finality to it where you're able to walk away like without anybody turning around saying something under their breath, like you know what I mean? Because I think that a lot of the things from the transformation energy, you may have been said something and someone says something under their breath and you turn around like, what did you just say? And you couldn't walk away from the whatever it is. It would always end up in a conflict because you speak the truth. This is speaking the truth, though. Like, you probably told the truth, but the truth was harsh and it caused conflict, and they wanted to return fire with fire. So the honoring path here would be that there's something that you feel in your gut, but you don't see coming. And so the anxiety may cause you to say something out of turn. And it's not even really out of turn, because truth, is it really ever out of turn? Really? But some people can't face their truth, right? And some people are willing to, they'll go to war for their whatever deception they've got going on. Some people are so deeply rooted in their denial that they'll go to war. You know what I mean? And you're like, I know that you did X, Y, Z. I know that you betrayed me. And they're like, no, I didn't. I was at McDonald's the whole time. And it's like, listen, I've got the proof and I've got the gut feeling that you're full of crap. And so this is what this is showing to me here with this honoring path, with the 8 of swords, 10 of swords, 5 of wands, 6 of pentacles. Okay. This is about you squashing whatever it is. Like, you're like, I'm not even going to argue. I'm not even going to fight with you. Right? I know what I know. It's almost like you're going to be sort of stubborn about it because you can't ignore your gut. But with the creative endeavor, you're going to be able to bow out gracefully or walk away gracefully because you're going to be able to speak your truth in such a way where there's no recourse, there's no backlash. You can't say anything to what I'm saying because I'm telling you what it is, kind of thing, right? You're going to figure out a way to do it where it's like no one can look back and say, they're going to be speechless, is what I feel. I feel you're going to have people speechless. And they probably would be like, how did they know? How did Virgo know? Whispering it to themselves in your face, kind of like that's how shocking it might be. Your higher self by Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is Eight of Pentacles and Four of Wands. Your higher self may be urging you to work on you, to say, you know what, you got to keep moving. You don't have time. Work on getting yourself stable because you don't have time for this foolishness. Whatever this is, you're maybe in the past it would have you stumped. With the transformation, it would have had you stumped. You be ready to say something back. Like if somebody said some things, you had to think about it for a minute. You come back with it. Like, nah, I thought about what you said, and you want to offend me, I will raise you a deep offense. Kind of thing. I'm gonna. Oh, this is how you're gonna act. Well, let me show you how. You know what I mean? They call you a name. You're like, oh, I'll give you that. Kind of thing. But your higher self is saying, no, work on getting yourself stable. There's some sort of thing that you should be celebrating at this point. And really the celebration is that not only have you changed, but you're pushing forward. You're not being held back because whatever this conflict is, its purpose was to hold you back in some way, right? That's what I'm seeing here with this honoring path. That's the change. It was meant to hold you back. It was meant to stump you. It was meant to confuse you. It was meant to give you some kind of anguish or anxiety, whatever it was. And so they want you to work on building some sort of stability because you're meant to be celebrating right now. I think something is a distraction that's happening in your week that is taking you away from just being excited about life, and you shouldn't be worried about any of this crap in the first place, right? Now you have friends and colleagues by the weekend. Knight of Pentacles and Five of Swords. I would not listen to my friends or colleagues with this combination. These people, I think, like a show, and they like to see you show out. And so they may, with the Five of Swords, they may be like instigating gossip or bringing gossip to you. Your friends, even, who are not really your friends if they do this, right? A good friend is never going to put you in a predicament where you're listening to gossip and fighting gossip and sabotaging your whole situation with bull. These are people that I think these may be the ones, it may be your friends here because of the Five of Swords that are causing this, that are egging it on. They're initiating more drama. So be very careful about listening to your friends, especially by the weekend. This may be highlighted for this to come out. Like maybe through all the week, you're going to realize that you're trusting your gut. Your gut's giving you a lot of anxiety. Like if I act this way, something is not, things aren't going to go well. And you have a reason to celebrate. You really do. There's some good things happening in your life. And there are some good things happening in your life here. Some beautiful things happening. You've mastered something. And whatever it is that you've mastered, it's worth celebrating here. Okay? But this right here, no. So I would watch the people that you either work with or your friends. Okay? Because it seems as though they're going to be running back, telling you some stuff that they don't have any business telling you. And I don't even think it's accurate. I think with the Ten of Swords, that's bull. That's lies. That's deception. They're just, they're carrying bad news back. Be very careful with them. Be very careful about reacting to whatever they say as well. The Spirit doesn't want you to do that. They want you to be in a place where you're like, you know what? I do feel something. And because I feel something, I'm going to walk away. Like, I'm going to say whatever it is that I say, there needs to be some sort of final nail in the coffin kind of energy so that there's no more backlash, no more going back and forth. It's still my truth, but it's not my truth peppered with a little, razor blades and lemon juice kind of thing, kind of energy. So what you've got going on, the signs that you could be dealing with. Now, you could be a Virgo Libra cusp. We also have Capricorn Aquarius or a Capricorn Aquarius cusp. We also have Taurus or Gemini or Taurus Gemini cusp energy here. You don't have to be dealing with these signs. These signs could be in your chart. However, that is what we got. All right. All right. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.